Alright, so this is Quaker Falls. So you wanted to come out here because back in the day, so you read about this being revamped, or?
I heard about it being revamped. Back in the day, I used to come out here back in Zombieland days, and you used to have to park on 224 and just bushwhack your way down. And so every once in a while, you'd see some remnants of some partying, some light beer cans and cigarette butts. But for the most part, it was kind of uninhabited, unclaimed, whatever. The bridge that is now looks pretty new was an old railroad bridge, I think.
Let's walk on up to that.
Pretty bad state of disrepair back then. But I haven't been out here since 06, 07, if I had to hazard.
Well, I can tell you, I like what they did with the place. Pennsylvania tends to have a lot more money to float around for these recreation areas. I notice that when I'm on the river.
Pencil structure.
So here's Quaker Falls. You said this was part of the Underground Railroad?
Yeah.
Same with that trail that goes up to Ashtabula.
Down the river there, or down where the falls are.
So yeah. And then, as you said, this used to be what was this, a full gauge?
I'm not sure what was a railroad bridge, but I don't see much evidence of any railroad continuing on a line of sight here. So I just heard that. I don't know if it's how much truth was to it.
Because 224 used to be an old wagon trail road.
Yeah.
224 and 422.
But I don't know if there's even a line of sight for a railroad. But that you're talking about 100 and some years ago, it could be all thrown back over.
Yeah. Ripped up for scrap.
This is all brand new. I mean, you can look at it.
Yeah.
Here's the top of the falls.
Yeah, I didn't even know this existed till this very point. This is my first time actually seeing these falls.
It's more majestic from the bottom.
I bet.
But yeah, so the only way I knew about it was coming east, you pass Night Track, there's a bar up here, and then the person who told me to find it said, once you go past Night Track, count to 5, turn around, park.
Huh.
And so we do. That puts us somewhere over here, and then we just bushwhack down.
You got a sign over there that says unimproved trails ahead, proceed at your own risk. So this would be a nice place, I guess. If I don't know how far back it goes, but nice little run route. Yeah, tentatively we'll do the steam engine tomorrow.
Yeah,
get some video of that.
That'll be fun. Oh, we got another.
So the ecology. Oh, no shit. Fox squirrels. Imagine that. Oh, they call these eastern grays, huh? Yeah, fox squirrels are more bushy-tailed instead of that. I always called these red squirrels. They're harder to shoot than the fox squirrels. Yeah, 50 foot tall.
I would climb down this root system.
Yeah.
I remember it. No rope, free solo. Just go right down there.
Speaking of solo, there's a red solo cup. Freaking.
Go figure. Jesus. You can't go anywhere without idiots desecrating places.
Yep.
But yeah, obviously I'm not the first person to have done it. I mean, people go down here. Look at that. That's a jagged rock sticking up.
Yep.
It's here's a survey mark. Yep.
Well, I mean, either way, we're proceeding at our own risk, whether unimproved trail leading down and leaning on trees or climbing down roots. One way or another, get there. But yeah, this looks a little bit more well-traveled.
Yeah, I make my own switchback. I don't like my foot being at that angle.
Yeah, going slow is probably the way to go. This has a little bit of a grade to it, but I'm just going to kind of lean on the back. Oh yeah, I'm not hitting anything that's moss or wet. Yeah, I just went down that one with the bevel. Just lean back, get 3 points of contact, and then put your foot forward.
I'm going to slide down.
Yeah.
That was like pig snot.
Yeah. And then there's more of that trail. Yep. Yarrive? I can't read it. Pete. 93.
1932.
32? Is that what that is?
This one?
This one here.
I don't know. Look at this one.
Yeah, that's a 3 and a 9. And then, yeah, that's 1932. Actually did some more precise chisel work. You can see the difference. Yeah, and then this one, can't really read it, but NT, doing it in Braille, Cerna, whatever, January 4th, 1974, and that's just about washed out. Yeah. Deep. Ah, you know, it's kind of, yeah, not a bad cave system there.
Can you find a rock or something?
That goes back there quite a ways. Yeah, you got these liverworts here. Yeah, steep way down, and then this unimproved trail runs the ridge. Just came back from that area there. Oh, you can just jump down there, man. You can just jump down. Yeah, where I'm standing, it's still kind of dry. I'm gonna get just up to the edge. I might be able to jump in there. Yeah, I've been trying to document more and more graffiti these days. Got some Suicide Squad shit, I guess. Cool. And then what's this? Crim.
Gary? America's finest slumlord. Gary Crim.
So we're coming from the parking lot there, unimproved trail. Runs along that ridge right there, but also goes down this way. Not as steep as the other side at this juncture, but we'll see when we get down there.
Are there copperheads around here?
No.
They like to hang out in walls like this.
Ever closer to the base. Probably get up through there too. More graffiti. I'm gonna go document that before I go down. Love yourself. Good advice. I recommend also loving nature and not defacing it. Or leaving your fucking spray paint can down here. I'll get that on my way out. Probably go underneath the falls. There's Nick. dueling cameras. Find it fascinating the way the sun is reflecting its light from the water onto the rock underneath. But yeah, that rock striation is, you can tell that's carved out by water. So you could imagine at some point in time, the water probably just flowed through here freely over the top and then carved out softer rock.
This is probably like a little lake.
And then, yeah, more and more. And then, you know, it was probably, again, up to here, about, I don't know what, about 6 more feet above our heads.
So what was the geological event that caused it to go from there to here to where it's at
I would
now?
imagine, like where we're standing right now, in this kind of basin portion, I would imagine that, like this rock face up here, these were obviously carved out more like glaciation, but this right here is likely from water flowing through during the melt.
Yeah.
And hell, it may have honestly flowed the other way during melting. Yeah. Yeah, well worth the experience. Temperature's just right. If it was any warmer, actually it'd have to be about 20 degrees warmer. I'd go for a swim.